Hello once again, everyone. Original Blood Ace back again. It's been a few days now since I did a video, the last one being that Smash Bros video, and of course my face reveal video, which, by the way, it's quite a nice surprise that I've gotten nothing but positive comments on my face reveal video. A few strange comments where, I forget who it was, someone was just like, "Oh, you're incredibly handsome and smoldering good looks." That was, caught me off guard. But the point in this video, oh, and I should say, the reason I haven't done a video like the last day or so or whatever, just haven't felt like it, to be brutally honest. Now, not a lot of the time I do videos that are, not gaming related, but it's not unheard of for my channel, so this is another one of those videos. Another topic, a news topic. Some might find this boring, but it's something I wanted to do a video talking about. Now, this took place in Paris, in France. Was this yesterday, I think? A day or two ago. I think it was yesterday. And these French cartoonists, these guys who worked at a magazine, there was like 12 of them, I think, and they did political comics, which are, comic strips, but targeting, politicians and so forth, whether it's a leader of a different country, so forth, so on, and so they poked fun at them and everything. And these guys had been threatened before, up from, basically crazy people like, "Oh, don't fucking mock our religion, you bastards, we'll come there and kill you, blah, blah, blah." And now the whole thing is like, freedom of speech, although this is in Paris, which this is in the United States where they have the supposed freedom of speech thing. But basically not politicians, the cartoonists had said before, like, "Nope, this is our job, we love doing it, we're just doing this for, it's our job, we like doing comics, cartoons, that stuff, we're not going to stop just because you told us to." And so, unfortunately, 3 terrorists, I don't know if that's the correct word, well, I mean murderers, but 3 crazy psychopaths, terrorists, whatever, came to France. Apparently 2 of them spoke perfect French, and one guy turned himself in or something. But they killed 12 cartoonists, and apparently this was all because of, I don't know if they're actually like Muslims, these people, or whatever, but it was like they did this because of the comics targeting Muhammad from over in I'm horrible with history, so I don't know if that's like Iraq or Iran or all of that area or whatever. But either way, they brutally killed 12 cartoonists, political cartoonists. And again, it's stories like this that demonstrate how brutal humans are capable of, or how much brutality humans are capable of. And 2 cops also died. And one cop was, I guess, wounded prior, or like before this all resolved, or ended, I should say. I guess he got shot in the stomach, or the chest, or maybe a leg, something like that. Anyway, and he was like on the ground, and, not dead, but he was apparently begging for his life from these guys, and one of them, like, it just shows you how the mentalness, or I don't know if that's the proper word, the mindset of a killer truly is, because he didn't care that he was begging for his life. He literally walked over to the cop and shot him in the head and killed him. And it's stories like these that really, again, I've said this time and time again in a few of my videos. People wonder why I hate humanity, why I detest it, why I loathe it. While there are good people out there, this is showing the opposite end, And the fact that you killed someone over cartoons, over a comic strip, a magazine, they are scribbles on a piece of paper. That's just ridiculous. And this made, of course, people all over the world, countries all over the world, increase their security. Europe, here in Canada, the United States, so forth, so on. Which, this is not what we need, It's not like, we don't need to continue to raise this whole fear of, oh, are we going to be at war any time now? And it's, human beings want peace, but then at the same time, they want their kind of peace. You know, if you don't believe in their beliefs, or if you don't support them, then they're like, oh, if you don't see things our way, we're going to kill you or kick your ass or whatever. And that's why there's never going to be peace. As long as there's more than one human being on this planet, world peace is an illusion. It's never going to fucking happen. And this type of thing, it's just so... I mean, I think I've used the word pathetic before in videos like this. Like my serious videos where I talk about a news story or whatever. But... I don't know. I think for that cop that was begging for his life, I think maybe it would have had a different result if he had pretended to play dead. Like after he was first wounded, if he just laid on the ground and pretended to be dead, maybe he'd still be alive. But I don't know. These terrorist things, these are getting kind of out of control if you think about it. These violence in general, really. And like different political leaders, like the Prime Minister here in Canada, called this barbaric and whatnot, which it really is. But I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to share this story because it's an interesting story. It's something that should be talked about, and it's so hard to understand that someone would go to such lengths to kill someone. It's like you really drew a cartoon poking fun at Muhammad or whatever, and then you kill them. I could, even though I'm not, you could be, or I could be the most, you know, strictest Christian person in the world. I'm not Christian, but whatever. And, you know, people could poke fun at Jesus, and I'd be like, whatever. Family Guy does it on a daily or weekly basis, almost. Like, people need to fucking lighten up. You're pissed off that people are making fun of a god of yours that doesn't fucking exist in the first place. You can believe it does. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But when you're killing someone for making a joke at something that doesn't physically exist, it's not there. It's just an idea or an ideology that you believe to be there. Then you're killing someone basically for their sense of humor and wanting to lighten up the world. And that is the definition of evil at its very core. Anyway, yeah, I'll wrap this up. And I think I'm going to do a few more videos. There's a few more stories, I think. One or two. Yeah, two more stories I wanted to talk about for sure. And maybe there's another video? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see you next time for the next video. Yep, so stay tuned. More videos coming soon. Yada, yada, yada. Peace out.